There's no question why the Mario Galaxy series and Mario Odyssey are some of Mario's biggest adventures yet. The different regions and locations around the world and even around space just fill the game with tons of unique personality, and it's so amazing to see the different universes collide, with Mario running around planets or Mario taking a voyage to a far-off island around the globe. But sometimes in these games, there's some hidden things that we didn't notice and some connections that bring forth a brighter light. One thing some of you guys might not know is that there's a deeper connection that brings together Super Mario Galaxy and the world of Super Mario Odyssey. So today we'll be talking about that connection and the hidden lore behind it. Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 has lots of things in common, but there's one thing with its enemies that is undoubtedly the same from both games, and that is the Mandibug enemy. The Mandibug is a giant beetle with a obvious emblem on its back resembling where to hit the creature. Now, some of these creatures also carry babies on top of them with the same marking, and we also know that they are ruled by a giant leader being Bugaboom, a boss that appears in both games as well. But did you ever look closely and notice something specific about this creature? That emblem that I mentioned before. Well, obviously it means that you have to ground pound on its back, but I think there's more to it. I think the emblem actually resembles something regarding the race of this creature and the culture in which they come from. Let's fly back to the beginning of Honey Hive Galaxy, and notice something that you see along your path to get to the destination of the star. There seems to be stone pieces all over the path with this same symbol, maybe marking territory of the creatures. And not only that, but even things such as the bouncy springs in the game have this same symbol on them as well, which obviously means to ground pound. But does every object in the Mario universe have a symbol on it telling you what to do? That's like question blocks having a fist on them. Well, what's the purpose of this symbol in the first place? Well, let's go to the next game and talk about how it appears again in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Puzzle Plant Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2 is filled to the brim with these symbols, and actually you have to ground pound them all in order to complete different puzzles throughout the galaxy itself, and there's even switches with this same symbol on them as well that Mario has to hit. This whole world is based on a puzzle, obviously Puzzle Plant Galaxy. Now the real interesting part is the fact that Bugaboom and the Mandibugs are actually here in this galaxy, and they're always followed by this same symbol. Now that's not to say that this symbol is not all over Mario Galaxy, but it is the only series that these symbols appeared on, well, that's until now, and we'll get into that in a second. But obviously at the very last part of the level, the last planetoid you'll come across to is a giant puzzle of a Mandibug, and once completed, a Mandibug appears and you can defeat him. And then it takes you all the way to another mission where you have to fight Bugaboom himself on a very familiar island which he created, obviously himself, to resemble where he used to be in Honey Hive Galaxy. So it seems like these creatures move on whenever they're defeated and find a new place to settle down. Well, after this encounter, we don't see the creatures ever again, but the symbol does live on in a future game. During Mario's adventures in Super Mario Odyssey, he crash lands at a location called the Forgotten Isle in the Lost Kingdom, and he wakes up here having to collect some power moons in order to power the Odyssey once again, after it crash landed. As you explore the island and look for secrets, you might come upon something very familiar. Yes, the symbol once again appears here in the Forgotten Island in Super Mario Odyssey. In fact, it's all over the island, and it's used for Mario to ground pound different structures in order to raise and lower them, which also look very ancient and ruined. And like I said before, this is really one of the only other times we get to see this symbol within the Mario universe, and it's very interesting, and it does raise the question, why are these symbols only in Mario Galaxy and only in Mario Odyssey? Well, first off, the symbols are called starburst symbols, and we get to learn more about them within the log of Super Mario Odyssey. The brochure for the Lost Kingdom actually does state that the starburst symbol is a symbol from ancient times, now seen all over the world. This starburst symbol is thought to have originated on these islands, but what does it communicate? The mystery may never be solved. Well, obviously, we kind of know what it communicates. We know how to activate these things, and what to do when we see them is to simply ground pound. But the symbol obviously means more than just ground pound, and it also has some type of cultural background within the different universes. Also, in the official Art of Super Mario Odyssey book, Nintendo states that eagle-eyed players may note that starburst pattern on ruins and items around the Lost Kingdom. This indicates a place where a change will occur when Mario performs a ground pound. This mark is thought to originate in the Forgotten Isle ruins, suggesting its former residents spread out to other kingdoms. Now it claims that the race spread out to other kingdoms, and that's why we see the symbols all over the different kingdoms. And obviously, maybe they even expanded into space, and that's why we see the symbol in some certain galaxies. So maybe the Bugaboom and the Mandibugs once lived on the Forgotten Isle, or their ancestors did, and they traveled and expanded and carry their symbol on with them. If that's the case, then why is there no Mandabug or Bugaboom within Mario Odyssey? So once the Mandabugs relocated in space and Mario pretty much killed off the whole clan in Mario Galaxies 1 and 2, they pretty much don't exist anymore. This is just a home of their ancestors and nothing else remains. Well, I don't know if that's entirely true. But if you've noticed, the island is full of nothing but insects, butterflies, tropical wigglers, and yes, even trapedals. According to Super Mario Wiki, a trapedal is a spherical beetle enemy with 2 large hands, swirly purple eyes, and a spike on top, and the name derives from the words trap and beetle. Well, obviously that's what the creature does. He grabs Cappy and launches towards Mario, and it's obviously a beetle-type insect. But what's even crazier is, could this enemy be the baby form of the Mandabug, which eventually turns into a Bugaboom? The only thing I can't really explain is the hands, but both creatures are a form of beetle, have swirly beady eyes, have a metallic structure, and have baby pincers in the front of their face. So this could very well be the babies of the Mandabug and the Bugabooms as they left babies and flew to expand and eventually come back to pick them up, but obviously they're never going to get picked up because Mario killed off the entire clan. Now, although we don't know for sure if the Trapito is a descendant or a baby form of the Mandabugs, we do know this island has a connection. With that symbol plastered all over the place, and the fact that the brochure even brings it up and Nintendo confirms that there is a connection with this game and Super Mario Galaxy, it is very interesting at the very least. But maybe not all the Mandabugs are dead right now. Maybe Mario missed a couple, or maybe there's a Bugaboom out there somewhere still expanding in the universe, whether it be in space or another kingdom, plastering their symbol all over the place and creating structures. We will never know until the future of Mario tells us otherwise, but it does look like a small piece of lore is being constructed by the Nintendo team for Super Mario. But of course, and like always, I leave it up to you guys. Do you think there's a deeper connection from Super Mario Galaxy games and Super Mario Odyssey? Do you think the Mandabugs and Bugaboom actually did exist in the Lost Kingdom and expanded out? And do you think the Trapito is actually a different variant or form of the Mandabug? And also, I would like to give credit to Super Mario Broth on Twitter for bringing the theory up in the first place. Thanks a lot. This actually was very fun to cover. And also guys, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you leave a like. It was really fun to work with another theory again, and if you enjoyed, please let me know by liking the video and subscribing if you guys are new. It goes a long way and helps out a lot. And also, if you don't like the video, Mandabugs will crawl in your bed while you're sleeping. No, I'm just playing. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like always, I will see you on the next one. See you guys.